Hello, world. How y'all doing? It's a blessed day. Definitely a blessed day. In my last video, I told y'all I'm not going to go by what nobody say until I get the black and white. I ain't got too much to say. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got that black and white today. We got that black and white today. Definitely got that black and white today. And guess what? People been all in my comments. Where you at, Rip? Come on, now you see what's going on. There's another thing I told y'all in my video, the last one I did, with BG and these allegations. Do your research. I practice what I preach. I went and did my research. I was even sent audio clips for to address this situation, man. Bro, listen. Whenever somebody makes an accusation like that, bro, you have to have paperwork backing up what you're saying. Nobody is just out here running around accusing nobody of something they ain't got no black and white. Apparently, the flunky got the black and white. He presented his. I reached out. I got mine. He gave his version of what happened. He said, this is mine. And this is what I feel about everything that's going on. But just to give everybody a heads up on what's going on, which we know what's going on. But I got to give you a play-by-play to show y'all where I'm going at with it. There it is. State versus Kentrell, Washington. We're going to put that on there first. Now, those of y'all that have been in the hole or under a rock, BG, another guy by the name of Blunt, which BG's name is Christopher Dorsey, another guy by the name of Daniel Blunt, and Mr. Kentrell, Washington, 2009, that's how far this was. It's 23? Man, 2009. Anyway, they were pulled over in a vehicle, uptown, Washington, Claiborne and Josephine. All right. Here we go. The police pulled him over, got him out the car. BG, Christopher Dorsey was the driver, Dorian Blunt was the passenger. Mr. Kentrell Washington was in the back. I highlighted this part. In the backseat passenger, later identified as Kentrell Washington, stepped out of the vehicle, stepped out of the truck. Detective guarded, observed in plain view a plastic bag containing vegetable matter that appeared to be marijuana. The bag was partially covered by a shirt on the back passenger seat. Detective guarded then obtained Washington and retrieved the marijuana. Once Detective Gardner recovered the marijuana and stepped away from the truck, Sergeant Lebrano observed a black barrel protruding from under the driver's seat on the back seat side floorboard. Sergeant Lebrano retrieved the handgun and discovered it to be a 9mm Beretta semi-automatic pistol. Once Washington observed Lebrano step away from the truck carrying the firearm, Washington stated out the gate, "That's my gun. The gun and the weed is mine." That's the words. "The gun and the weed is mine." Out the gate. Washington was placed under arrest. Washington was then relocated to the 6th District Police Station, which those that haven't read the paperwork, that's what it says. Moving on. It says right here, Detective Jermaine contacted ATL Special Agent Jennifer Dorick, who arrived at the 6th District Police Station shortly thereafter. Washington again stated that the handgun was his. Washington also informed Special Agent Dorick that he obtained the gun from his girlfriend in Houston. Dorick took custody of Washington as well as the marijuana and the handgun and federally arrested him for being a felon in possession of a firearm. In addition, both Christopher Dorsey and Dorian Blunt would testify that Dorsey was driving, that Blunt was in the front passenger seat, and that Washington was in the back seat. Both individuals, meaning Christopher Dorsey and Dorian Blunt, would testify that they were unaware that there was a firearm in the vehicle. They both would confirm that the firearm was Washington's, that Washington admitted to the officers that the firearm was his and that he had obtained it from his girlfriend in Houston. Let y'all check that out. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to say this. First of all, it bothers me that he would even agree to testify. That bothers me, no doubt. That bothers me. But why would BG agree to testify on something dude already said himself? I don't understand that. Why would BG agree to testify that the gun was dude's and dude already said that that was his work? The gun and the weed was his. So what BG testifying for? Looking at that paperwork, because I said in the last video I did, until I see some paperwork that states to me that BG read it, got on the stand and said that that's his gun, that's his weed, I wasn't going for it. That paperwork saying that he agreed to testify and say that, but he never got on the stand and testified. He never got on the stand and testified. He absolutely, unequivocally did not go through with it. Because dude ain't go to trial. He carved out. I'm going to say this here. I want y'all to understand that Mr. Washington, on 2 separate occasions, said that the weed and the gun was his. He said it on the scene when they pulled them over. When he seen the officer coming from the car, from the truck, with the gun in his hand, that's my gun and that's my weed. When they got to 6th District Police Station, dude said again to the special agent, that's my gun, that's my weed. So I'm trying to figure out when or why did the opportunity come or present itself for BG to testify? Okay. Somebody sent me like 3 audio clips today. 3 audio clips. In those audio clips were a conversation that the flunky of the year, the people's chump, was having with Mr. Washington. I listened to all the clips. In the clip, I hear dude say when they were in the truck and they got pulled over, BG went to panicking and he told him, man, chill out, be cool, I got this, I'm good, I'm straight, I'm gonna take my lick. He said again when he got to 6th District Police Station, he told BG, look, man, I'm gonna take the lick, I'm gonna take the charge. Because I told the police people all this was mine. The thing is though, dude said allegedly he didn't know that they had that much weed. He didn't know they had all that stuff. When he said he was going to take the lick, apparently on the audio tape, he said he didn't know they had that much stuff in the car. So when they bring all the stuff and he see all of it, when they had the 6th District, he like, well, wow. So the people asked him, from what he's saying, all of this allegedly is what he's saying on the audio clip, that the people asked him, are you sure you want to take the charge for all of this stuff? They allowed him, from what he's saying, to talk back to BG, and he told BG, look, I'm going to take the lick for everything. Just jolt me, just hold me down. That's what he's saying on the audio clip, from what I'm hearing. If what he's saying is true, if what he's saying is true, and BG agreed to jolt him because he was taking the charge for all of them, and BG didn't jolt him, he down bad. All the way wrong. Because if you're a real dude in these streets and you're a stand-up dude like you say you are, you're going to do what you say you're going to do. If you saying you're going to hold somebody down, if they take the lick, then you're supposed to stand on that and do that. Dude allegedly is saying he ain't hear no more from BG after that. And BG apparently was dealing with his moms. So I practice empathy a lot. We don't know what dude's saying is true. We don't know if what he's saying is true, because guess what? He mad, he upset. You see a lot of stuff when you're upset and you mad. Not taking nothing from dude, because he could absolutely be telling the truth. And if he telling the truth, man, chisel down bad. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But at the same time, no. At the same time, if I'm in a car with some dudes and they want me to take the lick, but a dude tell me, well, look, bro, you take the lick, I'm going to hold you down, I got you. And he don't do what he say he's going to do, and I'm struggling while I'm in there, and I know you're out there dealing with my moms, and you ain't making no effort to contact me or holler at me, and I'm trying to reach out to you, I'm going to be big old pissed off. Hot as fish grease. So I understand where he at with it, but understand also, when you're mad, you're hot, and you're pissed off like that, you say different things. Different things come out. Different things come out. Sometimes you get your wires crossed. Sometimes you say what it is. We're going to leave that door open, though. The reason why I'm saying that is this. The flunky asked dude, doing that audio clip I heard, he asked him, do you feel like BG ratted on you? Dude said, yeah. Dude said, I feel like he ratted on me. And the reason why he's saying he feel that way is because when he got in jail and he had made the decision that he wanted to go back to trial and redo it all over again. He filed for appeal, and I guess he must have filed for something against his attorney, and they granted him a new trial. When he called out there, they telling him, don't go to trial. BG them telling him, go to the trial, don't go to trial. This is allegedly what he's saying. He's saying BG telling him, don't go to trial. He's saying BG telling his mama to tell him, don't go to trial. He said, when he was about to get ready to try to go to trial, his lawyer said, this is what he's telling the flunky. The lawyer you got me, this man you got me telling me, you said, don't go to trial. And the man said, the lawyer said, don't go to trial because they already made statements saying that the stuff is yours. You told them that it was your stuff. You told them not to say that that was their stuff. That was your stuff. That was your gun and that was your weed. So if that's the facts, and BG them on the street, you about to go to trial, I know one thing. If that's true, BG on the street, they worrying about all them catching charges, and you already in jail. You already took the lick. You already pled guilty to it. But you done filed for appeal, I guess, and now you back in court. So he worried about coming back to jail. So he telling you, don't go to trial. But what he not telling you is, he done went down there and probably signed the affidavit. All this is allegedly. We don't know for sure. Listen, bro. We wasn't in the car. I wasn't in the car with him. I don't know for sure what happened. I'm going by what that black and white say right there. That's all the thing I can go by. That's it. Because I wasn't there. None of us was there. None of us was in that car. None of us was in that courtroom. We got to go by the black and white. At the same time, though, yeah. I definitely want to take dude's word for what it is. I got to know his facts, though. He not in his feelings. I got to see that paperwork. I got to see that black and white. The flunky turned around and said, they got a rumor out saying that BG got you a lawyer and bonded you out of jail. That man said, this is what he said. He is alleging that I couldn't even get no bond. I couldn't bind no. Because the people wouldn't even give me no bond. That's one part. The second part is, that man ain't got me no lawyer. This is why I'm questioning what dude's saying. In his first question that he asked him, dude said, yeah, the man you got me, this dude you got me, lawyer you got me, saying that you saying, and he's saying, don't go to trial. But when you ask him in the second question, did he bind you out to get you a lawyer? You say he ain't get you no lawyer. You got to listen. You got to pay attention. Because people will contradict themselves, especially when they're mad. And in the little audio clip I'm listening to, you can hear him saying a lot of stuff. And the flunky correcting him like, well, how old you is? Well, how old your mama is? And all of this stuff. And he fixing it as he going along. But he mad. He upset. So he answering questions bad. But he going back and trying to fix it though. Some of it making sense. Some of it ain't making no sense. I got to be real with you. I got to be honest. I'm going to keep it a buck. Some of the stuff he's saying is making sense. Some of it ain't making no sense at all, bro. I'm going to need dude to calm down and give us the real. I would be in my feelings too. I would be pissed off and upset too. But you got to calm down and give him the real, bro. You got to tell him exactly what it is and tell him what it's hitting for. Play by play. The play by play, Chris Berman. You got to tell him what it is. Man, listen. I'm really trying my best to get the facts. I'm going to go by this here, though. I'm going to go by this here. If what dude is alleging is facts, if what he's saying is true, BG wrong, get down bad. If that's facts, everything what this dude's saying, I'm going to stand on what I say. I ain't rocking with him. I'm going to pull all the way back. I'm still not convinced, America. I'm still not convinced. I respect a lot of y'all, and I know that y'all respect me. I'm not showing no favoritism. That ain't who I am. I'm saying that because in my last video I did, I got a few comments. Man, I'm going to give it to you raw and uncut, bro. Unequivocally. I ain't sugarcoating nothing because I don't know how to do that. I ain't painting no pictures because I ain't no Picasso. I don't do Dish Network or Cox Cable. All I know is DirecTV. And the raw and uncut facts is that he agreed to testify. He definitely agreed to do it. But did he go through with it, bro? He didn't have to go through with it because dude played out. Dude took his lick. But he feels some kind of way because they didn't jose him. Dude didn't jose him and handle his business. This is what he's alleging. This is what he's saying. That Jizzle ain't josing. I refuse to go with what somebody else saying. I'm going to go by that black and white dude. Now, I told y'all in the beginning, it bothers me that he even agreed to do that. Out the gate. Off the muscle. That bothers me. At the same time, he didn't do it. He didn't have to get on the stand and testify. If they went down there and signed affidavits on that dude, they down bad. If that's what they did. Anybody got that paperwork? I ain't about to go backwards and forward with that, bro. Not about to do it. We got to go by the black and white at the end of the day. And that's what it is. Listen, I appreciate the love and the support, man. I want y'all to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I want to put y'all on something. Before this video premieres tonight, I'm going to be in the chat. Any video I do from now on, I'm setting up a chat 30 minutes before the video come on. Before it premieres, 30 minutes before that, come on the chat. You can ask me questions, I'm going to respond. I'm going to be on there every rep. So now you got more access to me. That's what it is. Ripper, a.k.a. Skip out the Melph, signing off. Y'all have a blessed one.